Okay, so this is lesson 110, number 2, and it says that after 5 hours there's 120, and after 10 hours there's 400. How many is there going to be after 30 hours? So since we know that it's exponential, we can plug some of these in. I think we're going to end up doing a system of equations on this. So I would like to find out what A is, and I'd also like to find out what B is. So I have two unknowns, so I'm going to have two equations. So I'm going to use these two for the first equation. I'll just go y equals, oh, I shouldn't have said y. I'm going to use this for y. 120 equals a times b to the 5th. And then for this one, I'm going to say 400 equals a times b to the 10th. This way, I'm going to actually be able to solve for A and B. So the best way to do these that I found out is that I think I already mentioned you're allowed to divide one of them by the other one, and that'll make the A's go away. So I usually like to divide by the smaller, like this one has a smaller exponent on it, so I'm going to divide the top equation, or the right-hand equation by the left-hand equation. And I kind of mentioned why we're allowed to do this. It's because you're allowed to divide both sides. As long as you divide both sides of something by the same quantity, that's allowed. Well, 120 is equal to a times b to the x, so I'm allowed to do it. What's 400 divided by 120, you may ask? Well, let's see. It looks like it's 3.33333 or 10/3, right? I'm going to call it 10/3, you know what I mean, because just for now, we can end up calling it 3.333 if we want to. But A went away, and then B, I can go 10 minus 5. That's going to be b to the 5th, isn't it? And then I can find out what b is by raising each side to the 1/5 power, or by taking the 5th root. On my calculator, it's easier for me to just raise something to the 5th power than to find the 5th root, because on mine, the 5th root, I have to go second and push that thing. Actually, it doesn't matter which way. I just raise it to the 5th power. Okay, so that if you raise a 5 to the 5th power, that's b to the 1, and that's what I want, because that's b. 10/3 to the 5th power, to the 5th power, so I'll just go raise it. And you know what? 1/5 is actually a decimal. Isn't 1/5 just 0.2? That's easier for me to write into my calculator. So did anybody get 1.27-ish? No? Okay, let me check in my answer book then. For B, this is the 110 number 2. A times b to the... Oh, I'm using exponential growth in D. Oh my gosh. Okay. So this is still going to work, but you guys probably wanted me to use... I'm going to kill this video. This is no good video.